Companies That Care segment is sponsored by West Michigan Community Bank. Each month, the bank selects a community partner to highlight the critical work being done in the nonprofit sector. This month, Jim Bishop is here from the bank, along with Mike Gorehouse, who is president and CEO of the Community Foundation of the Holland-Zeeland Area. And I welcome both of you.
Thank you, Catherine.
Jim, I want to start with you. I should mention you're senior vice president for the bank, stationed along the lakeshore, and the commitment to community on behalf of West Michigan Community Bank, it extends in a broad footprint wherever you're doing business, right?
It does, yes. We have a tremendous outreach in our community, and there are a number of fantastic nonprofit organizations in our community, and we do as much as we can within reason. The big draw for me to the Community Foundation is a bit of its, I'll call it economies of scale, the depth and breadth at which the Community Foundation can reach within all segments of our community. So as we give to them and participate our time and resources to them, we know that it is very impactful.
Jim, tell me, or Mike, I should say, tell me about the Community Foundation. What is the work you're doing?
Yeah, so community foundations exist to do kind of two bodies of work. The first is to build and manage a local endowment to ensure the community always has resources to respond to whatever needs and opportunities arise. It's really kind of long-term future thinking, making sure that our communities are sustainable. And the second thing we do is we also provide services to donors to help them facilitate their giving, on the belief that if we can make giving easy and more meaningful and impactful for families and companies, that they're likely to give more, which has proven out to be true. So kind of donor services, but also building and managing local endowment.
The last 18 months or so have created, you never could have guessed some of the challenges that communities and families are dealing with. How have you been able to be nimble as the Community Foundation and respond to some of these demands that are coming up just on a dime?
Yeah, this was the moment. The whole pitch behind having a local community endowment was this type of thing. I mean, we didn't know a pandemic was coming, but the whole philosophy was to have flexible resources that could respond swiftly, boldly, creatively, and be innovative. And that's what we did. I mean, we were very fast. The Jim and the board gave us a lot of support to kind of go quick wherever we needed to go, fill gaps. And we were able to do that in a lot of ways, but specifically one that connects to the bank, which is just something I want to really call out and shout out, is we had this kind of harebrained idea to provide a line of credit guarantee to nonprofits very early in the pandemic. So when everyone was canceling their fundraising events, closing their resale shops, and nobody knew what the future was, but their needs were going up at the same time. So revenue was going down, expenses going up, and we knew this was the moment to support our nonprofits. And so the idea was, could we find a bank that would be willing to partner with us and we would guarantee lines of credit that the bank would provide to nonprofits for operating so they could keep things going, keep serving whoever they needed to serve. And I'll tell you, you have to have a bank that has a lot of trust to do this kind of thing. And we were so grateful that Jim and West Michigan Community Bank said yes to this idea, because not only was it, they were doing everything under the sun with PPP loans and this and that, everything that they had going on, but they saw the value. They made the connection, say, hey, we could help 10, 15 nonprofits not only stay afloat, but also serve more people by being a part of this program. So they fit us in with everything else they had going on. And it was exciting. It was something new, but we're talking close to $2 million in cash that was available to nonprofits through these lines of credit so that they didn't have to wonder, should we keep that program going? Should we say yes to that family that's knocking on our door? They knew they had a mechanism to provide, and they had 3 years to pay back the line of credit. And it was a perfect way to think about, let's not worry about some of the dollars and cents in the moment. Let's serve people now, and then we'll figure that out over the next 2 or 3 years. And so it took the Community Foundation having endowment resources to be able to guarantee the lines of credit. It took the bank being a trusted partner who was willing to fit us in with everything else going on. And then, of course, the nonprofits were doing their thing. It was really a three-way partnership.
Yeah, all to the benefit of the community. And we want to let folks know, for more information about the Community Foundation of West Michigan, or the Community Foundation or West Michigan Community Bank, visit their websites. You can see them right there on your screen, or give them a call. You can also find it at 13onyourside.com. Thanks to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.